Play cat and mouse is an English idiom used to describe a situation in which one person or group deliberately toys with another by maintaining control while delaying a final outcome, often creating a prolonged interaction filled with tension, uncertainty, and strategic behavior, rather than bringing the situation to a quick resolution. The expression comes from the natural behavior of cats, which sometimes catch mice and then release them, only to chase them again, creating a repeated cycle of pursuit and escape that appears playful but actually demonstrates control, instinct, and dominance. And this vivid image has been adopted as a metaphor for similar patterns in human interactions. In everyday conversation, the phrase is often used to describe situations where one party intentionally keeps another in suspense or under pressure, such as withholding information, delaying decisions, or manipulating circumstances, in order to maintain an advantage, making the interaction less about resolution and more about control and influence. In personal relationships, playing cat and mouse can refer to emotional or psychological dynamics where one person creates uncertainty or mixed signals, sometimes to test reactions or maintain power, which can lead to confusion or frustration for the other person and highlight an imbalance in communication and intention. The idiom is also widely used in professional, competitive, and strategic contexts, such as business negotiations, legal disputes, or even sports, where one side may deliberately delay action, make partial moves, or shift tactics in order to gain leverage, observe the opponent's behavior, or create a more favorable outcome over time. In law enforcement and crime-related discussions, cat and mouse is commonly used to describe the ongoing struggle between authorities and those attempting to evade capture, emphasizing a back-and-forth dynamic where both sides rely on intelligence, timing, and strategy, often turning the situation into a prolonged contest rather than a straightforward resolution. Although the phrase can sometimes carry a sense of excitement or drama, it often has negative implications, particularly for the party in the weaker position, as being the mouse can involve stress, uncertainty, and a lack of control, raising questions about fairness and the ethical use of power in such interactions. The effectiveness of this behavior depends on context, as in some cases it may be seen as a clever or strategic approach, while in others it may be viewed as manipulative or unnecessarily prolonging conflict, demonstrating how the same actions can be interpreted differently depending on perspective and intent. In conclusion, play cat and mouse is a vivid and expressive idiom rooted in observable animal behavior that captures the complexity of human interactions involving pursuit, delay, and control, illustrating how strategy and power can shape relationships and outcomes, while also reminding us that prolonged manipulation and imbalance can carry emotional and ethical consequences for those involved.